What's up guys, and welcome to the phone collection. Yep, this is probably going to be one of the biggest phone collection videos on YouTube. I'm assuming it's going to be over 2 hours long. I'm going to show off all of these devices. I don't know how many I have. I was very surprised that it was this many. I thought it would only probably take up probably this much space, but no, it's way more than that. I probably have over 300 phones I'll count at the end of the video. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of jump cuts since I'm gonna be using my tripod and be jumping back and forth. I'll first start off with the dumb phones, which is more interesting, and I have more of them. And I'll go on to the smartphones. Yeah, let's start over here. And I'm gonna be going row by row here, so I'll be going back and forth a lot. So let's first start off with the first phone, which is the Samsung SGH N625 on singular. This one does work. It just has a bad battery. Here we have a Samsung SGH X105. Oh yeah, it is the X105. This one does work perfectly fine. Here, next we have the LG L1150. This one works perfectly. It's on at&t wireless. Here we have the LG PM325. This one's a very interesting phone. I'm pretty sure it's the P325. PM325, yes. And this one works perfectly. It's the old Sprint variant of that phone. Here we have a Samsung SGH E715. Pretty sure. Yep. E715. This one works perfectly. The only problem is that it's missing this front plate right here, but other than that, it works. Here we have an LG G4010. This one does work. Yeah, there it is. Here we have a Samsung SGH X426. This one works perfectly. Here we have a Samsung SPH A500. This one is untested because I don't have a battery for it. The hinge is kind of bad, so and the antenna has been snipped off, so this one's in very poor shape. Here we have a Samsung SGH S305, I believe. S307. This one does work perfectly. It should actually have some charge right now. Very loud speaker. Here we have a Samsung SGH D357. Yeah, this one works perfectly, but the front plate is missing and there's some glue stuck to it. Here we have a Samsung SGH P207. This one works, but it just has a bad battery. Here we have a LG CP150. This one works, just doesn't have a back cover. You have a Samsung SGH E317. This one works. I believe it has an issue with charging, but other than that, it works, and it doesn't have a battery. You have a LG G4015, I believe. G4020. This one works perfectly. Now I'm gonna jump to the other row. Okay, I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable spot right here. The camera's actually under my desk, so we're gonna start off with this Blackberry Storm. The lighting is not very good over here. Yeah, Blackberry Storm. I think this one's untested. I don't have a battery for it. Here we have a Blackberry. My camera's not Focusing well, I can tell. Blackberry 9560. I don't keep any of the batteries in my Blackberry phone since Blackberries like to constantly be on, and that drains the battery and kills it, so I don't leave the batteries in any of them. Here we have another Blackberry, I believe the same model. Yeah, 9650. This one's very scratched up. Whatever, yeah, there. Here we have a Blackberry 9630, and these are all very sticky because Blackberry love to use the soft touch plastic, which is very annoying. So they all have rubber reversion. Yeah, there it is. We have a Blackberry, this is a, what are you? 8530, and this one, I'm pretty sure all the ones I just mentioned work. I'm pretty sure all the ones I just mentioned work, and this one works as well. It just doesn't have a back or battery. And that's on Sprint. The last one was on Verizon, and the one before that one was on US Cellular, and the one before that was on Verizon. Forgot to say the carriers for those. Here we have a Blackberry Curve 9330. This one works. It's on US Cellular. Here we have another Blackberry Curve. 8520. This one's on at&t. Here we have another one of those same exact models, 8520, I believe it was. Here we have a Blackberry and Nextel. This one is a 8350i, and yeah, it works. Yeah, my camera's having a really hard time focusing because the lighting over here is not good. Here we have another, this one's going to have a different model number because Nextel ones had their own models. This is a 8330, which is like the most common Blackberry, and this one's in red on Sprint. Here we have another 8330. This one's on Sprint as well, but it's in gray. Yeah. Blackberries are definitely not my favorite phones. Here we have another 8350i on Nextel. I'm going to be jumping in a second. Here we have 8330, I believe, on at&t. It's 8310 actually. This one's in red. Yeah. There. I'm going to do a jump cut. Alright, and we're back. This looks like another 8310 on at&t. Yep, 8310. This one's also in red. Almost done with the Blackberries, thankfully. Here we have a different one. This one is on Sprint, different design. Sorry, background noise is my cat trying to get through the door. This is a 7130A E actually. And this one works. Here we have a Blackberry. This is the Pearl. No, the Pearl is the flip one. This is the 8100 on T-Mobile. Here we have another 8100, it looks like, also on T-Mobile. Yep, this one actually has a back cover this time, and it's also in red. Here you have a Blackberry Pearl, also on T-Mobile. This one works. Let's see, 8220. And I won't be powering on most of these, like basically all of them. I only powered on the S05, S07 because I knew it had charge. Here is the Samsung SGH D07. This one I know also has charge. Has a good, very good battery. Oh, there it is. Very cool phone right there. Here we have a LG CU150, I believe. CU320. And this one works. Just a little dinged up. You have a Nokia 6600. No back cover though. Yeah, 6600. This one works, it's unlocked. Yeah, you have a LG D-Lite on T-Mobile. This one works. I had to swap the motherboard with the other one I have, which is over there. This one's in gray. I like the gray color more than the blue one. Alright, let's move this a little bit. Here is a Nokia. This one's also unlocked. Where are you? 6680. Oh wait, I actually forgot to get out some phones in my boxes. I'll need to do that. Okay, back cover's not wanting to go back on this phone. Not sure. There we go. I'm actually gonna get out my boxed phones, so I'll be right back. Alright, and we're finally back. I'm gonna show off the boxed phones at the end of the video. So that's your like little treat if you make it to the end of the video. Okay. Next we have a Samsung SGH D415, I believe. Yes, this one works. It's just in very bad condition, and the charging port, as you can see, is no good. Yep, somehow works. Here we have a LG F7200. This one works fine. Back one, I got this back one. These were selling on eBay for like $10 with their box. Here we have a LG A7100, I believe. Yep, no, LG A7110. And yeah, this one works, but it has a problem with charging. You can only charge it with, it will freak out if you charge it. You have to charge the battery in a different phone. It says sliding right there. Yeah. Here's an interesting one. This is a NTT Docomo SO506IC, and yeah, it's like, it does that, it slides, it twists. I'm not going to take the battery out because it's really annoying to get the back cover back on, but yeah, this one does work. Here we have a Samsung SGH S105. This one works fine. Here we have a Sanyo SCP-5300. This one works, but the battery is extremely bad, and there's a chip piece missing out of the hinge. Here we have a Samsung SPH N400. This one works, but it has some weird issue, maybe with the motherboard. It's either the battery and the motherboard, but it does work, but the battery is kind of bad. Here we have my LG 510 thing. I don't know, it's LG 525. 535, my bad. Okay. This one works fine. As you've seen if you watched the video I did on it. Yeah, it's on Quest. Here we have a Sagem My X4. This one works, but I just don't have a SIM. I don't know what carrier it's on. It's not unlocked. That's for sure, because it wants a specific SIM, and I have no idea the carrier. I think it's Vodafone, but I don't have any Vodafone SIMs. Here is a Samsung SGH P777. This one works fine. Should have some battery. That cool light up keypad. I'll do a video on this phone next. Here is a Samsung SPH A940, I believe. Yep. And it works totally fine. It just has kind of, the battery's kind of bad in it. Here we have the Samsung SGH P510. This one seems to work. I just don't have a battery for it, but I've tested it using alligator clips and it turns on. Here we have a Samsung SGH P735. This one works fine. Should have some battery. Yep. It's the phone that does this. It works, but these buttons are really stiff. The glue is degraded on them, so it's very hard to click those. And that works. Here you have the LG Beauty. This one has been in my collection for a very long time. This one works fine. It's unlocked. Here we have the Samsung SGH P107. This one works. It used to work, but the battery killed itself, so now the phone refuses to turn on. That's what old Samsungs used to do. But it definitely does work, but the battery just won't allow the phone to turn on. Here we have a Samsung SGH E315. Should be the E315. Yeah, this one works perfectly. Excuse me. Here we have Sony Ericsson T303 on Vodafone. This one works, but I just don't have a SIM card for it. I don't have a Vodafone SIM. Yeah, pretty good shape except for this chip that's missing down there. Here we have a Panasonic E51, I believe. EBG51U. And this one works, but I don't have a SIM for it either. I have no idea what carrier this is on. It's not unlocked. I thought it was on at&t wireless because this is a US phone. It should be a US phone, but I don't know. I have no idea what carrier this is on. And I have another one over here. This one might be actually the working one, but one of these doesn't work. Well, one of these has a very weird issue where the phone actually only works if you constantly hold the power button. If you let go, the phone turns off. Yeah. Now we're getting into the untested phones here. Here is a Samsung SGH X475. This one, I believe it worked turned on with alligator clips, but it just doesn't have a battery, but it should work. Here we have a LG Music, I believe. I think this is actually the Fusic. Let me see. Yeah, Fusic. This one works, it just doesn't have a battery. Here is Sony Ericsson. Oh great, it's all like rubbed off. Z520A. And this one's untested, I don't have a battery for it. Here we have a J phone. This is a J phone JSA06, and this one worked on the alligator clips, but I just don't have a charger for an actual charger for it. Here we have a Samsung SGH A630. This one doesn't power on at all. It's probably the battery. Here we have a Samsung Gravity. I believe it's the one. This one, no battery. I can't test it. Or well, I can actually test it, but I just never got around to it. Here is this Motorola with where the back cover loves to fall off. This is one of the phones with the mechanism where you click the button and automatically opens the phone, but this one's in not the best shape. It's the i860. And I don't have the Nextel charger for this because Motorola loves being very particular with their chargers. And they made a specific charger for the Nextel phones. It's very annoying. Here we have a LG, I know this has a name, but I don't know it. LG AX 8600 SV. I'm not sure what SV means, but this one's untested. It's on Altel. Here we have a Samsung SGH V206. This one seems to work on the it seems to work, but I think the battery is just bad. It works on the alligator clips, and this has a bad polarizer, but the actual LCD itself is fine. But I believe this one does work, it just has a bad battery. Here you have some Actel Big Easy. I don't know. I'm not even gonna care to open it. This phone doesn't work. It shows the flashlight for some reason. It doesn't actually turn on. Here I have a Samsung SGH A707. This one just doesn't have a battery. Probably does work on singular. Here we have a NTT Docomo. This is the Hyper P209S, P209IS, or otherwise known as the Hyper. And this one does work, it just has a bad battery. Here's a weird one. This is, I don't know, you tell me, logo. This is a logo E2006. It doesn't, okay, I'm just gonna show you how weird. There's no sticker in here. It has this Easy Link SIM card, whatever that is. The battery is this, and yeah, it actually does work. Let me see if it's charged. This is a building in the Vatican. I geolocated it because I was trying to find things about this phone. And okay, I wanted to go to the menu there, but okay, what is it doing? The shutdown is that actually that long, but I wanted to go in the menu because they cropped the pictures for the menu so terribly. Like you could see where they chroma keyed it. It's terrible. Yeah, I have no idea. I think that phone was something related to the Singaporean. Like the only thing I found for it was it might have been related to the like Singapore transit or something. I have no idea. It's a stretch right there. And yay, my camera's overheating. I love digital cameras. You have a ZTE Z222. You've probably seen these a billion times before if you're in the phone collection community. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then I have a very rare variant. This is actually the ZTE Z223, and there's literally no difference except that it's gray, and I have two of those. Very rare. And here we have a ZTE. Oh, nice. It's a good one. Doesn't want to tell me. Some ZTE bar phone, not interesting. Just some cheap Go phone. It does work. Here we have a Pantech Breeze. Probably either the 2 or 3. I don't know. And it's a Pantech Breeze, and Pantech did a good one, and they didn't put the stoppers right here, so the keypad loves to rub off on the screen, even if you're not abusing the phone. I'll show you the model number. It's the P23. And yeah, it works. Here is another Pantech Breeze. Couldn't tell you the edition of it, but it is the P2000. Easy model number to remember right there. And yeah, this one does work as well. You have a Sanyo. Oops. SCP-3100, I should have remembered that. Because it's a fairly common phone. But it's on Sprint, and it's brown, and it does work. Well, I haven't tested those ones in a while because my Sanyo charger broke. Here's the same phone except in blue, and it's on Quest. I don't have many Sanyo phones. Here we have a Sanyo SCP-200, and this one does work, but same story. I haven't tested it in a while because my Sanyo charger decided to break. Yeah, there it is. Here is another Sanyo. This is the PM8200L. Not sure what the L is, but this one also works. It's on Sprint. Here is Audiovox CDM8910. This one does work, but the software is kind of messed up because I was messing around with some like developer codes on it, so the software is kind of fucked up. Here is basically the same phone, but has a reskin. Audiovox CDM8610 VN. I believe this was called the Snapper or something. It's on Virgin Mobile. Probably has some of the worst software possible. It's one of the slowest phones I've ever used. Here we have a Sony Ericsson on Singular. What is this? Doesn't want to tell me. Oh, it's a T226, and yeah, it does work. Alright, let's go to this row. Here we have two. What just tell me? Oh, yeah. Two Motorola i686. These ones I haven't tested because they don't have batteries. These all are the phones from my untested / broken bin. You have a Nokia Kyocera phone. I actually don't think this thing is on Kyocera. It's on Nokia's proprietary software. Here it is a I don't even know. I don't think it's gonna tell. Model is a TA1295. You can search that up because I know this has a name. I don't know it. Here we have a LG F 9100. This one, motherboard works. The flex cable is bad, so the screen does not work, which is very unfortunate because it's a cool phone. I tried to repair it, but to no avail. find it interesting that the space key is over there. This battery sucks on this camera. I'm gonna have to replace it with the other one soon. Here is a Sony Ericsson. Okay, it's gonna fall out like that. Okay, my camera decided to overheat, so I let it cool off for a few minutes. This is the Sony Ericsson T637, and it's untested. Singular. I'm gonna have to change camera angles. Unfortunately, I have to go under my desk again soon. It's gonna suck. Here is a Samsung SGH D807. This one is untested. I don't have a battery. Okay, probably gonna be the final phone. In this part. Here is a Pantech phone. It's on AU. And it is the PT003, it looks like. And it works, but the battery is not good. So I'm gonna change camera angles now. Okay, we're back. And this is the D-Lite I mentioned earlier, and it does not work because the SIM card slot is bad. And the screen is water damaged. Here is a Sony phone. Don't really want to open the back cover, but whatever. It's the Sony XP3800. And it's untested. Okay. Very uncomfortable position I'm in right now. Here we have a ZTE, I believe. No, I think it's a CalComp. And it's ripped off, so you can probably use AI to tell you what that phone is. Here is a Samsung Java phone. Let me see what the model is. It's the SGHA 897. Here we have a Ericsson phone, and it's untested because the battery is very weird and I cannot use alligator clips to test it. It's a T60D. It's very... I'm gonna swap camera angles. I can't be in this position for much longer. Okay, back cover does not want to go back on. There you go. I'm gonna swap camera angles. Okay, that is much better. Where were we? Here, Palm. We got a Palm phone, a Palm Treo on Verizon. The 700W, and it's untested because no battery. Here we have a similar phone. This one's on at&t. And this is the 750. Oh, my camera's overheating again. Here is a Samsung on Sprint. SPHM 810. You can go search that up if you want to know the name of that, but untested. Here we have a Pantech Matrix, I believe. Pretty sure this is the Matrix. It's one of the phones where you can slide it both ways. And I think the battery is bad. I think the battery is bad, but the phone might work. It powered on before, but only for a few seconds. Here you have a Plum phone, because everyone knows what Plum is. I think like everyone watching this is actually on a Plum phone right now, so, you know, oh, thank you. Has a Nokia battery. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing just takes Nokia batteries, that's why that's in there. This is a Plum D108. Yeah, it does work. Plum phone. Yep, Plum. Alcatel in orange. Pink. Oh, it's gonna tell me, okay. Orange, it's an Alcatel OT223, and it does work. We got a Kyocera on track phone. And it is K126C. And it does work. Okay, Kyocera. Yep, does work. The screen lights up with like, yeah, you could see it. Kinda. It has like some, it's kind of like the LG C2000 external display. If you know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like that. But it's actually the only screen on the phone. You have a Pantech CG300, I believe. CGC300, my bad Pantech. Does work. With I don't have a charger for it, so I can only charge it with alligator clips. Here I have another Pantech. PN215. Yeah, it does work. Some boring Vizzed phone. You have a audio box. Yes. All made by Curatel, so does it? I'm just call it Curatel. It's a Curatel CDM 8900, and it does work. Oh, the antenna's being. Oh, am I putting the battery on wrong? No. Antenna's being annoying. Okay, thank you, Curatel. Does work. Here is a probably UT Starcom. You're gonna call it the Curatel CDM 120 SP. And it does work, but I just don't have a battery in it. Here's a Pantech. Oh, my bad, it's the Curatel, my bad. It's the UT Starcom or Audiovox. You just, you know, I don't know. CDM 8945 VW. And it does work. Here is another this one I know is a Pantech. PN210. Calcomp A100. Yep, works. Both of those work. You have an Act2 Actel. So very rare. Mega rare phones right here. I think I only have I think these are like the two they've ever made. This is a, what is this? A205G, yeah. And, okay, we're back again. Camera decided to overheat. If you missed it, these are two Actel A205Gs. Oh great, we're gonna have this line of Kyoceras, which are all gonna have different model numbers and be on different carriers. This one is the S1300, and this one is on Virgin Mobile, and it does work. I'm trying to get the back cover back on. Yeah, these were like, there was a bunch of versions of these Kyocera bar phones. I have a lot of them. There it is. Oops. Dropped it on the H5G. Here we have this one. This one looks to be unlocked. Okay. And all gonna have very nice back covers. They're gonna be so nice to get on and off. Oh my god. Oh, nice. The battery is expanding. Yeah, these were prone to doing that. This one's the... What are you? It's not gonna tell me. Oh, the R730A. Even though it's basically the same one as the 1300 that we just looked at, it's gonna have a different model number because it's not on Virgin Mobile, even though it's literally the same phone. There you go. Here, this one's on Cricket and it's blue. Tri-band. Wow. This one doesn't have battery and is another S1300 actually. I thought this would have a different model number. But nope. Yeah, there it is. This one... Is this the same as this one? Yeah. Whatever this one is, it's the same as that one. So there you go. You have... Is this another Cricket one? Same phone. The S1300? No, it's different actually. So what is this one? Still says Tri-band on the back. Oh, Sony. This is very good battery. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. It's the same phone. Let's just say it's the same phone. ZTE bar phone. Not this one. I used to have one of these that actually had a pin. Okay, so the phone wouldn't even start up. It would be like an Android phone. It wouldn't even turn on fully because it had a pin. It's the F180. But this one, F160 actually, but this one works and has a nice soft touch back cover, which has a nicely eroded. So yeah, very good one. Here is, do I even want to show you the model numbers to these? These are just some Kyocera phone. You can use AI to see what that one is. I do not care. Casio G-Zone Ravine. I believe Ravine? Should be the Ravine. This one works. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. You have a Kyocera. Is the back cover gonna be unlocked? If it's unlocked, then I'll show you the model number. It is not unlocked, but I think... Oh, the lighting. The lighting is not good for Sony. I have Dura something. Dura. Here is a Sanyo. SCP. Oh yeah, I remember this one where the back cover doesn't have any tabs for you to actually get it off. And it's going to be very annoying. Okay, there you go. That will work for the Sanyo. SCP-3810. And it does work. I showed this one off in one of the, Star Shutdown videos. I'm going to change angles. Okay. We have two Kyocera Konas. These both work. Yeah. You've probably seen one of those before. Pantech. I know this is a name. This might have been the Matrix. I'm not sure what the other one was then. P7000. This one works. Yeah, it's like the LG Envy, but this outer display, I don't know how to describe it. It's like monochrome. It's pretty cool. Sanyo Katana, some version of the Katana. Let's see. Oh, the battery. The back cover is gonna be very annoying. And we're back, because Sony decided to overheat again. I can't wait to replace that battery because that battery's been... I've had that battery for like 5 years, and it's no wonder why it's doing this. I'm not gonna take the back cover off because it's annoying, but Katana of some sort there. We got a Sony Ericsson. This is a W518A Untested. No, that one works. I just don't have a battery. Here's Sanyo Pro 700A. This one works. Sony Ericsson W810, I believe. Let me see. Okay, the battery is going to be annoying to get out because it's a Sony. And Sony products are annoying. W810i, my bad, I forgot the I. It's a Walkman phone right here, and it does work, but it's in pretty poor condition. Okay, the back cover is going to be annoying. But there it is. Pretty poor condition, but it does work. Pantech. PGC120. Does work. It does work. Okay, thank you, Pantech. Another Sony Ericsson right here. Oh, Sony, you need a focus for me. This is a Z500A, and it does work, but there's some dead pixels on the screen. So yeah, there you go. Kyocera Dara something on Sprint. No, it's not gonna do it. Pull. Oh, the battery's gonna be annoying. No. Who cares? Alright, I just went ahead and swapped the battery. Yeah, we were on this Kyocera Dura something, but I'm not gonna take the back cover off because it's annoying. Okay, here we got a what do you use? UD Starcom, although it's just a Curatel. CDM 8955. And it does work. And it's on Cellular South, whatever the hell that is. Here is another UT Starcom, I believe. Yeah, UT. Oh, PC. This is a mess of companies. PCD, UT Starcom, like, it's all just Curatel. CDM 8964 VM. And yeah, it does work. It's on Virgin Mobile. I'm gonna go swap the camera now. Alright, we're over here. We got another Sonim phone. This one used to have a back cover, but I have no idea where it went. It's a very big Sonim phone right here. We got is the XP 5700. I haven't tested it because I don't have the charger for it, because even though it's a modern dumb phone, it takes whatever the fuck that is. So, you know, that's a good one. Motorola, Verizon, what are you? Oh yeah, this was one that took batteries, but it was corroded. V2260, and I don't think this one works. I haven't tested it, but given the fact that the battery terminals are corroded. I don't think it's gonna work. Another Motorola on voice stream this time. Pretty similar. This one actually is GSM because it has a SIM card slot. Types, okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Model number is that. I'm not even gonna say that. You can go look that up if you want. Qualcomm phone and Sprint. It's probably Kyocera. Yeah, by Kyocera. Okay. This one actually has a battery this time, not just, you know, actually has a lithium ion. This is a QCP 2035 actually. And I haven't tested this because I just haven't got around to it, but the antenna is going to want to come free because it's cracked right there. You have a Nokia on AirTouch. I believe this one works, although the battery is bad, unsurprisingly. What are you? The model is a 252N. It's a pretty interesting Nokia model number. Usually there are 4 numbers. But yeah, there it is. Here is another Nokia. This one works. All of the battery's bad. Once again, Digital Plus. I'm not sure if that's the carrier or what. Nokia 2116 EFR. Whatever EFR means. There it is. Very big phone. You got another Nokia. This one probably doesn't work because the battery is disgusting and corroded. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. This is a Nokia 918 Plus. Yeah. You know when your phone has a plus. Oh, thank you. Sony's overheating again. You know when your phone has a plus in the model number, you know it's a good one. Here is a Motorola on AirTouch. I don't think this is a Star. It's not a StarTAC, yeah. How do you get this back cover off? Okay, there you go. Okay, it's kind of gross in here. Oh, it's one of the other ones with a huge model number. Thank you, Motorola. Here is a cooler Motorola. This is a Motorola V3XX. So it is the highest edition of the Razr series. As you can see, it has a larger camera stuff. This one is in poor shape. It's on at&t, but it does work. Got a Motorola V3 on, what is this? Just a V3. It does work. It's on T-Mobile. It's no battery though. Here we got a Motorola V3 something on Sprint. I could not be asked to remember all the additions and the differences between these. This is a V3M. Why is Sony like this? I might just have to switch my main phone to record, although it's gonna be. I want to finish all the dumb phones before I do that. Here with a Motorola V3 something on Alltel. What are you? V3A. This one does work. Very long video. Here is gonna be another, probably an A, I'd assume. This one's kind of fucked up. The hinge is kind of weird. Yeah, V3A. So, what are you? Motorola V815. W815 maybe? Maybe? Oh yeah, it's gonna have this annoying battery to get out. Okay. It is the E815. My bad, Motorola. Okay, let's change our camera angle. And this is Pretty similar phone, although it's different. This one's the V710. And this one's also on Verizon. This is, oh, it's fucking disintegrated back here. Thank you, Motorola, for using soft touch plastic. Now everything's sticky. V323i. And, should work. I haven't messed with these phones in a while. But that one should work. This is T-Mobile. I know this one works. I tested it recently. This is the V600. And it does indeed work. And it's on T-Mobile as this nice metal back cover. Here is a Motorola. We're in Motorola section right now. Motorola, what are you? Oh, it's nice and rubbed off. V3 something. Maybe the V300, maybe. But there it is. I believe it might be the V300. This is, I have no idea what this was. Sony once again overheated. We were on this Motorola phone. V262. And it does work. Okay. But, yep, there it is. Here is quote-unquote Motorola phone, even though it's not made by Motorola, it's some ODM phone, which means that Motorola contracted out some company to make phones for them and slap the Motorola logo on it. It's the WX345, and I forgot, it says on the back cover, which is very uncharacteristic for Motorola phones like these, except Iden phones, because Iden Motorola's always put the model number somewhere on the outside of the phone, but they never did that. Rarely ever with their normal lineup, but you know, since it's ODM phone, it's gonna be different. I don't know who made it though, but it's not Motorola. Yeah, this one with the really annoying, I think this is a Motorola Pebble or something. Pebble-esque phone. I'm not even gonna. Nope, it's not happening. You can use AI to find that one. You can ask ChatGPT or something. Here we've got another Motorola. I don't think this one works though. W195. And this one used to have awful soft touch plastic all over it. And I finally cleaned it up and it just turned out to not work. So, you know, that's a good one. Motorola V160. There you go. This one was the one that came in some Mercedes-Benz cars. I think it came with that phone. But that one's not the Mercedes. That's just normal. The TDMA at&t one. Here, this one actually says it because it's unlocked. V303 right here. This one's unlocked. I don't know. Here we got the Texas phone. This is actually the Texas C4900. It's a very rare phone right here. Texas. Yeah. This is the V180. And it does work. It's on singular. This one was in one of my startup and shutdown collection videos. There you go. Another Motorola. V360 does work. This one had some pretty interesting stuff on it. Hinge is a little weak, but you know, there you go. T-Mobile phone. I'm gonna move the camera. Here we got a Motorola something. This one's T-Mobile. V188. And it does work. Not my desk. There you go. I'm not sure if this one was actually made by Motorola because I've never seen a Motorola phone with a integrated back cover, battery back cover, with one of these. I've never seen that before. I've only seen it on this phone. So this might not actually be made by Motorola. I'm not sure. It's not very... I don't know. I never seen that before on a Motorola. Other than this one. This was the... it's not going to want to tell me. Yeah, it's not going to want to tell me. I believe it's similar to the last one. we looked at. I believe the model number is similar if I remember correctly. This one's also on T-Mobile. Yeah, very low end, pretty low end phone here for the time. Speaking of low end phones, here are Motorola what are these? V170s, yes, I was about to say that. And these are all are on track phone. They came in white and black. I have 2 black ones and 1 white one, but they all work. Okay, here we have 4 Kazuna E-Talks. I'm not sure who actually made these, probably like TCL or something. These are not old at all. These, you can see the new Verizon logo. Yeah, I'm not going to show the rest of them because they're literally just the same phone. And I think we're going to switch camera angles. Alright, we're back. Back over here. Pantech. What are you? This is some Pantech. How on earth do you get this battery out? Okay, there you go. This is a Pantech. You can probably read that, but I can't. C5030. And it does work. It's just in pretty bad shape and it doesn't have a back cover. You have another Pantech. This is one of the shittiest Java phones I've ever used. The camera is awful. Like, the camera is decently big for one of these phones, but it's just awful. It's just an awful phone, to be honest. And the model is the P6020. We got another Dura XV type phone, Kyocera. My camera is being bad. Is it unlocked? It is not, so we're not going to see the model number. This one's the same exact phone, it looks like. Yeah, same. Is it unlocked? No, you're not going to see the model number. Nokia, big Nokia phone. This one's modern. There you go. I don't think it's going to tell me the model number. It's on track phone. It's one of those phones you could get at Walmart. This is the N139DL. It definitely has a name, I just don't know it. Yeah, maybe that'll allow for some better lighting. Sanyo Juno works perfectly. Oh yeah, it's going to tell me. It's going to tell me on the front. This is the Kyocera S2300. You could probably hear my cat meowing in the background. Pantech Link, I think. Link, those who know. Oh, it's a ZTE actually. I thought it was a Pantech. I'm pretty sure there's a phone called the Pantech Link. This might not be it. This is the Z431. And it does work. Here is Singular Flip 1 or something? No, this is TCL, it's not. It's some iOS phone. Huge battery. 4056W. If you really care about Kyocera phones, you can go look that up. Here's... This is like the second edition of that Pantech Matrix phone. This one I know works. It has a pretty interesting startup and shutdown. Oh, the sticker is gone. Someone ripped it off. But there it is. It does work. Here is the singular flips. So I got 2 of them. Yeah, pretty boring. You've probably seen them before. Here's another Pantech. This is a C150. And it does work. Yeah. Here we're on to the Nokias. These are 2 Nokia. These are both on singular. Nokia 3120Bs, and these both work fine. 2 Nokia 1100Bs. These are on track phone. Yeah, very common. Literally the best selling phones in the world right there. These are 2 Nokia 6030Bs. These both work, are both on singular. I don't have the white version of them. The white's on T-Mobile. I'm not gonna take the back cover off these. These are awful to get off. These are, you know, your average Nokia at&t Go phone. 2 of them. Another Go phone right here. I believe it's a Go phone. This is the 2610B. And these both work. I mean, I don't want 2 of them. Here we got a Nokia on track phone. These were on a bunch of different carriers. This is the 2126. It does work. Same film, I think, but it's on Metro PCS. Might have a different model number. 2125i. It might be a bit different. Here we got a Nokia on consumer cellular. Consumer. I love to consume things. I'm a consumer, guys. 1600B. I'm an NPC consumer. I love consumer cellular. I love watching TV all day. I love watching CNN and Fox News all day. I'm a consumer, guys. This is a carrier for old people, I think. Yeah, there it is. Nokia on AT&T. Nokia on AT&T. Nokia 65555B on AT&T. 2 Nokias on singular. These are both in bad condition. This one's a little bit better. 2102B, but the antenna is exposed. The other one is awful. Awful. Awful shape. Here's another Nokia. This one has the automatic hinge mechanism. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that P510 has that too. The SGH P510, the Samsung. This is a 6133, and it does work. Pretty sure this was in the startup and shutdown video as well. One of them. Here we have a pretty similar phone. That's more similar to those ones. This one's on T-Mobile though. And this is the 6103B. And it does indeed function. Here we got a Motorola. Not a Motorola, my bad. This is not a Motorola. 6061 on singular, and this one's a pretty interesting design for Nokia in my opinion. Yeah, it's not very Nokia. It's not very Nokia-y, especially the outside. Okay, I'm gonna switch my camera angle. We're back and Sony is overheating again. So expect another cut. Nokia, what are you? This one's kind of a weird one. Yeah, it's not gonna focus. 6590. And this one is TDMA phone on at&t wireless. Does work. This is another Nokia. Pretty similar. Also TDMA, at&t wireless. 8390. There you go. Motorola V120s. This one is the V120T. Does work. This was the one you saw in the Start and Shutdown video. This one, V120E. Pretty cool phone right here. This was one of the first in my collection. Another one of the first ones in my collection was this Motorola i60C. This one does work. Pretty nice. These are two Motorola i95CLs. These are the first Motorola phones with color displays. Pretty cool right there. Motorola on Altel. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not taking the back cover off this thing. It's way too hard, way too difficult to. But there you go. Motorola on Verizon. Motorola C139 on pink, which is pretty odd. I'd never seen these in pink before. This one's on track phone like all of them are. So I'm gonna switch camera angles now. Okay, my cat is back once again. So you're gonna hear some purring. Another C139 right here, but except in silver. It does work. Here is another Motorola. Pretty common one here, Go phone. It's just a battery and it's very light. It is the C168i. And it does work. We're back. Sony overheated once again. I'm probably gonna say that like 5 times. I've probably said that 5 times already during this video. Battery just fell right out. This is the Motorola W233. This is some recycle, like this phone is supposed to be made of like recycled plastic or something. It also has that like music center tone. You can see MP3 right there. Here's a very sticky Motorola Crazer K1M. I believe no. I don't know. I don't want to touch this anymore. This one's unlocked. Here is a Motorola W815. I'm pretty sure it's W815 this time. W385, my bad. Here's another W3. This is another W385. I'm pretty sure it's the same model number. This one's on Boost Mobile and it's significantly more gross. And this one also batteries doesn't work. This one's gonna have a different model number, I'm pretty sure. It's on Net 10, which is basically just track phone, but it's not. W375, big difference right there. And it does work. Here we have a Motorola Sliver L1. Pretty sure. This one does work. It's on singular, I think. Phone that definitely is on singular is a Samsung SGH X427. Is this the M? Oh yes, because it says if it's the M, it will say up there. It is, but there it is. Oh, a normal. No, this is another X427M. This is a normal X427. Okay. The only difference between that M and the normal one is the software. I believe. Maybe the networks that's capable of. Here is a Motorola, Samsung SGH E105, I believe. Yeah, it's the E105. It does work. Samsung SCHA, SCHA 650, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the model number. Fairly certain. I just know that's the model number. Here we have a Samsung. Oh, thank you, Sony. I'm probably not even gonna get finished with the dumb phones at this rate. Here is another. No, this is a different. This is a Samsung SPHA 640, 660 maybe, 660. Yeah, 660. 660 SPHA 660. Here is Samsung SGH T329. This one works, just doesn't have a battery. And it also have a white variant. There you go. Samsung SGH X507. It does work. Samsung SGH X42, no, not 427. SGH X497. This one works. It's probably the battery's just bad because the battery is always bad in those phones. Same phone. This one is a Samsung SGH T209, and it does work. Just no battery. This one's gonna be slightly different. This one has a camera. The other one doesn't. Why is it hard to take off? Okay, there you go. T319 right here. There you go. Samsung SPH A420. And it does work. Oops, my bad. Does work. Here is a Samsung Go phone on at&t. See SGH A137. Just does work, just no battery. Here's a Samsung all-tile Samsung SCH. Oh, battery. The back cover, it's going to be hard to get off. Samsung SGH A645 does work. Has that speaker in the middle. Samsung probably has a name, I just don't know it. SHQ410. Might be the Snap. No, that one's the Snap. This one's not the Snap. Samsung SCH A570. It does work. Alright, we're back. I was gonna say, I wonder if that one's still a charge, but no, it doesn't. Here we have a Samsung Gusto 1. This one is very dirty. It's gross. Clearly a smoker used it. No back cover as well. Oopsie. Here we got a Samsung on at&t. Let's see what it is. SGH A237. There you go. Does work. Here we got a Samsung Go phone. This one is the SGH A167. Reference. This one works. Okay. Yeah. Here we got a Samsung on Net 10. What are you? Your SGH T201G. Does work, it's just in poor shape and doesn't have a back cover. Here is a Samsung. Probably has a name, I just don't know it. SCH U350. It does work. Here we got the Samsung Snap. This one's on US Cellular. And it does work. This is the Samsung My Shot 1. This one's on Alltel. It does work. Pretty sure I have another one of these, but I'm not sure where it is. Here we have a Samsung SPH M300, should be. Yeah, pretty easy to remember model number right there. We got 3 of them, 2 gray, 1 red. We're gonna go swap angles now. We're back. Yeah. So thankfully this is gonna be the last angle. This is the last video from this angle. Here you have a Nokia. This is the weird padded design phone. I find this design pretty strange. And it's unlocked. Now another weird thing about this phone is that the SIM card slot is on the screen of the phone. Oh, there's a lock. This is a weird Nokia. Nokia 2660, I think. And I'll show you that SIM card slot. If it can focus. And this camera, it's getting old. Yeah, there it is. Weird phone. I think I'm gonna switch angles again because I can't reach over there. Alright. Here is I believe this is the last TDMA Nokia ever made. And it is a 6610. This should be on at&t wireless, but I think it was just rubbed off the branding. But there it is, pretty bad shape, but it does work. Here we have this cool Nokia on Alltel. As a camera, actually. 6235i. And there you go. There's a camera. Here we have another cool Nokia. This one is the one that lights up with synchronization to the ringtones and stuff. Look, this camera. Sorry for any background noise. I don't know what the people are doing outside. This is the 3320B. And it does work. It also has a camera. It's on T-Mobile too. You have another Nokia with a camera. This one's on Sprint. This one does work. 6225. Yeah. There you go. Here we have a Nokia on US Cellular. Let's see what it is. $6019i. Does work. Here we have a bunch of Nokia 6010s. 2 black, 2 white. Nice and even. Here's another, Nokia 3595. 3595. I don't think I need to open it. 3595 right here. 2 of them. 2 of them. Both work. You got a Nokia on Metro. PCS. No battery. 2270. How is my camera already almost dead? This thing is pathetic. Just bought this battery like a year ago. Here we got a Nokia 3360. 3390 actually. And it does work. Nokia Neuron right here. Yeah. Alright, I have to switch to my phone because my camera died. Both batteries died, which is pathetic. But what do you expect for a 5-year-old camera? Nokia E71. This one, I don't think I've tested it because the battery was extremely bloated when I got it. And it actually pushed the back cover out so much that it doesn't go on anymore. So that's nice. Here you have a Nokia E series. This one does work. Pretty cool one right here. Nice metal back cover. E62-1. Probably just the E62. And it does work. Nokia $6360. This one's on US Cellular. Here's a TD May one on at&t. This is 6360. Okay, I didn't need to do that then. But I know the next one's going to have a different model number because it's slightly different. Same phone. Well, not same phone, actually. Just a little different. 6340i. Okay, thank you. This is going to be annoying to do because okay, wait, never mind. I forgot the batteries are like this. I have a bunch of these Nokias. They're all slightly different. 5165. This one's on singular. Does work. That's going to be annoying. Okay, let's grab another one. Yeah, my filming is definitely not as going to be good since I don't have my tripod and I don't have an adapter for my phone. 5120. This next one is on voice stream. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. The battery is really hard to get off that one. Yeah, no, thank you. Here we have another one on track phone. It's nice and easy to get off on like voice stream. 6125. Thank you, track phone, for being normal. I believe this one, another one, 5160s right here. It's also on singular. 5165. Ever so slightly different. And then this one, which is actually kind of different. This one's on Bell South. 6120i. All right. Oh, it didn't go on all the way. All right. I'm going to switch positions now. All right. Back to Samsung's. Here is a SCH A930. Thank you, plane. You could definitely hear that. We have two Samsung SGH C417s. These both work. Basically, all these work. I think I'll just say if they don't work from this point on. Here we have a Samsung on Altel. I guess I cleaned this one up. I forgot. I'm pretty sure this one used to have like sticky rubber and stuff. SCH R600 does work, just no battery. Contradiction right there. Here we have a Samsung on T-Mobile. SGH T139. Yeah. It's about to say works again. You already know it works. Samsung Convoy, probably the 1, maybe the 2. Yeah, there it is. We have 2 Samsung Jukes right here. This one is in black and the other one is in blue. These both have bad batteries. They just boot loop, which is, I guess, a common issue on these. Here you have a Samsung on Metro PCS. SCHR 250. Okay. Here we have 2 Samsung Gusto 2s, I think. 2s, probably. Maybe 3. 2 of them. Right there, both on Verizon. Here we have a Samsung, Samsung on Altel. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to do that one-handed. It's the SCHR 500. Here is a gross, or not, it's actually not the gross, I just kind of messed up on the front. Samsung SCHU, what is that? I can't read it. 550. Samsung on Sprint. This one that works, just has a bad battery. It's the SPHA 460. Yeah, there it is. Here we have 3 Samsung SPHA 640s. So yeah, that other one was the 660. I got it right. Here is a Samsung on not T-Mobile, at&t. SGHA 437. It's in bad shape, but it does work. Here we have some Samsung on Virgin Mobile. I'm not going to open this one up because the label is ripped off. But there it is. Here we have a Samsung MyShot 2 on Cricket. Bit dinged up. Works fine though. Samsung SCHR 600. This one's gross. I guess I never got around to cleaning it. I remember now. Yeah, I have to literally use both hands to open it because, yeah, the rubber has melted. Here we have the Samsung Moose on Altel. Muse works, just doesn't have battery. I think this is the Gusto 4 right here. There you go. Very interesting phone. Very rare. This might be the MyShot 3, maybe? I think. I don't feel like opening it, but there it is. Here is the Samsung SGH C207. This one does work. Here is the iPhone 2G. Yeah, this is the iPhone 2G right here. No, it's a Samsung on TrackPhone. Let me see what the model number is. Okay. SGH S125G. Yeah. Looks like that 2G on the back. Here we have a Samsung on Altel. Pretty interesting right here. SCHR 200. And it does work. Just no battery. I don't actually have a battery for it because it's some weird long one, but I just fit another one in there. And it works. This one's not a. This one's some like European phone. It's unlocked. It is the GTE 108 1T. And yeah, probably was like 20 euros or something. I don't know. Here is a Samsung. I actually remember because this one is like the S1. It's the S105. Where are you? S105 right there. It's the S1. It's the SGH S105, but it's G. It's the same model number, but just added G at the end. You have this yellow Samsung slider. The SGH A737. Here we got this Samsung on T-Mobile. SGH, yeah, I'm not going to be able to read that. SGH T249. This is a Gusto, not sure, not Gusto, Convoy. Not sure the variant of it, the edition of it. This is another one. This one's slightly different. I do have the 4. Oh, I'm gonna be coming up somewhere. Here is Samsung NAC. This one's for old people. As you can see by the 911 button and ICE button, I need to call ICE to deport. I need a shortcut for ICE so I can deport my neighbors. Here is Samsung Convoy 4. 2 of them. I don't know what the ICE is for. It's either for, I don't think it's actually for ICE. Maybe it's for, I don't know. It probably stands for, I have no idea what ICE would be for. Samsung Rant, I think. Rant, yeah. I just think it's funny that there's a button. This is a hotline for ICE. That would just be funny. Okay. Samsung Intensity 1. Yeah, Intensity 1 right here. Okay, we might need to, I don't know where I'll even be able, I'm gonna have to like go under my bed or something. Intensity 2. Another Intensity 2 right there in blue. Intensity 3 in gray. Here we have this Samsung on Thumbsailor, those you know. And this has a very big battery. This is a battery that would probably go, looks like it would go into a smartphone. SCH-R580. Here we have a Samsung. It's not going to tell me. It's going to make me open it up. Samsung SPH M380. You know, I think it's Java. This should be Java phone. This one is definitely a Java phone. Oh, P77 is turning on. Yeah, you know, wipe off my camera. Okay. Yeah. I need to lock in. This is the SGH-A927. We're losing daylight here. What time is it? It's 4:03. Here with the Samsung Sunburst on at&t. Yeah, my phone camera is definitely not as good as my actual camera, but you know, what can you do? You have Samsung Gravity Touch on T-Mobile. Okay, I need to stop. I'm gonna move the P777. So bit of space here. Here is a Samsung on at&t. Okay, where do you take it off? It is the SGH A177. Samsung Blackjack. Have another one over there. This one is on AT&T. The other one, I thought I had a singular one, but nope, both are on AT&T. As you can see, I think I'm going to try moving. Let me see what I can do. Okay, I moved to the other side of my room. It's going to get progressively easier to grab phones. Here is a Samsung SPH A900. Does work. Pretty nice phone right there, very thin. Here we got this LG on Net 10. Let me see what it is. Pretty bad shape, but it does work. The model number is that. NTL G200CB. Thank you, LG, for those that amazing model number. Okay. LG C1300. Everybody has seen this before. This phone before. LG. Forgot. No, this is the G4015. This is the G4015. And yeah, basically like the G4020. Or not the G4020. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the G40. It's yeah, it is the G4. It's like a G4020, but without a external display. You got the LG VX 3300. And this is the LG UX 3300 because it's on US Cellular. Here's a LG VX 3200. It's gonna be very hard to reach over there. And here is the LG, what is this? 3400? No, maybe. It is a 3400. Okay. Trying to get to the phones. Here is a LG C1500. I need to like zoom out on my camera. Yeah, go ultra wide. I'm gonna lay on the smartphones a little bit. Here's an LG on Autel. Yeah, that ultra wide camera's nice. Okay, maybe it's not nice for focusing. Okay, I'm gonna go back in. Holy rape. Oh my rape. What the fuck? AX245. We're going back ultra wide. Yeah, this video is gonna be cut down a lot. Here is, it's basically like the LG C2000, but it's on Autel, and the software is ass. Where is, okay, it's over there. Let me open it. See what it is. AX500A. Not sure what the A is for, but you know, nobody knows. It's LG on singular. This is a, I'm going to zoom back in because go back in 1x. CG300 right there. I remember this one. This is the LG VX4600. This one has the big speaker. Very loud phone. And here's the LG C2000. I have two of them. Okay. LG L1400i, maybe? Just the L1400, okay. Yeah. There you go. Ugh. Okay. We're getting there. Here is an LG on Altel. This is the TSAX 4750. I'm not sure if that's the actual model number because this is a refurbished phone, but I don't know. Am I sitting on anything valuable? No. Okay. I don't want to be sitting on like a nice phone. This is the LG UX 6000. This one has flash shot. It's dying, which is unfortunate. It's like the what it means is the flash tip is decaying, so the phone is breaking down. It's not working as it should be, the software. Here we have a LG PM 225. This one does work. The back cover is just very hard. The back cover just doesn't like to stay on. Okay, yeah, thank you. And here we have 3 LG VX 5200s, right? This is the 5200. This should be the 5200. 6100, my bad. And we got 3 of them right there. You have an LG on Altel. This one, kind of weird phone. LX 5450. There it is. LG VX 8100 right here. Does work. You have 2 LG VX 8300s. LG on T-Mobile. GS 170. Does work. There's no back cover. LG CU 515. This was actually the first phone in my collection. This exact model. This exact phone. Still have it. LG Accolade right here. Yeah. LG on Altel. Let's see what. Oh, the model. The sticker's gone. So, you know. I don't know. I think this is the 420G. Let me see. On track phone. Yep, 420G. You have 2 LG Remarks. These are both on Metro. I believe this was another one of those, like, green phones or whatever. You can tell by that leaf. Here we have a LG, a pink LG on Metro PCS. Oh no, Cricket, my bad. What was that? Okay. Cricket, let's see what it is. LW310. LG loves having like no consistency with their model numbers. Samsung, they have SGH is for GSM. SCH is, well, SCH. I know SCH is usually Verizon, but in like South Korea, I'm not sure. I know South Korean phones use SCH as well. Then SPH is for Sprint. Here's the LG VX 7000. And yeah, that one works. Okay, we're getting to the smartphones. We're gonna get there. LG, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, good. LG VN150. I thought I had the recording paused for a second. I was about to kill myself. LG on track phone. This is very Very rare phone right here. Very, very rare. This one is the 440G. I should have known that. And then these are two B470s, which is basically the same phone, but it's on it's the same phone, but it's on at&t. This is slight, it's literally every so slight. Just the front is just different. This one's the same phone, but it's on T-Mobile. Let me see what the model is. The model number is B450. Okay. Here is a LG on at&t. CG180. Here is an LG. I should know this one. I really like the shutdown on this phone. 300G. Yeah, I should know that. Sorry for my sniffling. It's winter, so you know. Here is a LG on track phone. 320G. Okay. Wait, hold on 1 second. All right, we're back. 79%. Okay, we're good. LG right here. Bar phone. What is this? On track phone. Does it have a place for you to take off the back cover? Do you slide it, or what do you do? Oh, there you go. This is the 328G. Okay. Here's this LG slider on at&t. This one is a GU295. Here we have a similar phone, but this one's on track phone. Pretty nice for a track phone, actually. Pretty nice phone, probably for its time. Oh, it's nice and yeah, you can good luck with that. Here, okay. Here's the LG Venus. This one was the phone. This is the phone with 2 screens. This one works, just no battery. Here we have an LG Expression, I believe. I'll see the model number C395. Does work. LG. This is one of those Java track phones. LG 800G. Okay. We're almost to the smartphones. Just gotta finish with these LGs. LG Chocolate 3 works, just no battery. LG Chocolate 1. This one works, just has a bad battery. This one's in pink. I have another one, although it is broken, unfortunately. Well, it used to work, but it just died, which is unsurprising given the condition of this thing. And also the fact that it's severely water damaged. Okay. LG Chocolate 2 works, just bad battery. LG Music, this one works, it just has a lock code, which is fucking retarded. Why would you lock code a dumb phone? Why would you put a lock on a dumb phone? Here's the LG Beacon. I love this phone. Such a great phone. The LG Beacon is just such a nice phone, man. It's just so good. It's totally not just a piece of shit. Here's an LG. It's like the Expression, but it's Verizon. VN271. LG NV1 right here. Orange, I think. I'm pretty sure orange was the only color it came in. LG Cosmos 1. Very interesting phone right there. 3 LG rumors. This one's black. This one white. And this one is green. LG Octane. LG Chocolate Touch. LG Voyager. Pretty sure this is a Voyager, although the outer touchscreen does not work. LG on track phone. I have 2 of them. So it's not a smartphone, even though it looks like one. I'm pretty sure it was released in like 2012. 840G. I have 2 of them. LG Shine in classic LG Shine fashion. It does not have the front plate fell off. This one's red. Okay, finally the last one over here. This is the LG Exalt, very big, dumb phone. Okay. Here's another one of these LGs that look like it would be a smartphone, but it's not. Also on track phone. 306G. We have 2 of these LGs right here. Not sure. These are both A340s. Here's the LG Neon, one of the first ones in my collection. Classic. Here is a Samsung Y Young, I believe. First smartphone. Here's I forgot what this is. Samsung some sort. It's the SGHT 499. Very low end Android 2 phone, from what I remember of it. Here is another low end Android 2 phone. This is the Huawei Prism. This is the only Huawei phone I have. It's on T-Mobile and it sucks. Here is the Samsung Prevail, and it is not prevailed. It sucks. The software is awful. It is very slow. iPhone 3G on 16 gig. White. Yeah, it works. Actel Pixie Glitz. HTC Hero. HTC G1. Samsung. Not sure the name of it. Let's see what the model is. SCHI 110. Here is a Samsung on Sprint. And this also has a name, but I don't know it. SPH M910. Okay. Gotta get the last phone here. This is a Cool Pad, so you know it's good. You know you love that Cool Pad quality. This one's on Metro PCS. How do I take this back cover off? Okay, just slide. Big battery. 5860E. There it is. Cool Pad. Cool Pad, bruh. LG on track phone. What are you? This how do you take the back cover off this thing? Okay. That was probably pretty loud. It's the LG L116C. This definitely has a name, I just don't know it. Samsung Galaxy S something or other, I don't know. SPHD 700. There you go, just doesn't have a battery. Actel something. This one doesn't work. I think it has a software problem. A466BG. Samsung, what is this? This one doesn't, I think has a bad battery, doesn't boot up. SCHI 515 on Verizon. The back cover doesn't like to go on all the way for some reason. iPhone, what is this? iPhone 4, CDMA. Works, but it has a Google account on it. I'm not it has an iCloud on it, but you can, it's not like locked or anything. This is it looks like a 4S maybe. I don't know the difference. I just know by the antenna lines, but I don't know exactly. White. I haven't messed with these 4s in forever, so I couldn't tell you if there's anything wrong with them. This one looks like a normal 4. Very cracked. Should still work though. This one I don't know because that's a case. This one I also don't know because that's a case, and I'm definitely not taking it off. This is an interesting phone. This is a Motorola Android phone, but it's a keyboard. Kind of like those Blackberries, if you know, you know. It's the XT610 on Verizon. Does work, which is nice because interesting phone right here. Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini on Verizon. Works fine. ZTE Quest on Q-Link. Works fine. ANS Obama phone works fine. iPhone 5 looks like, I don't know. It has an iCloud. This one has a, okay, I remember the story. This one has an iCloud. These are both 5s, I'm fairly certain. This one is an iPhone SE, and then this one, even though it says iCloud, does not have an iCloud. Okay. CoolPad, another CoolPad. Who up watching this on a CoolPad right now? Okay, look. The back cover's nice, very good, very well built phone right here, as you can see. 3320A. And there you go. That's your CoolPad. Samsung Galaxy Light, maybe? I don't know. Let's see the model number. SGHT399. Google Nexus 1. Pretty sure. Okay, the cat is back. Samsung Galaxy S3 on at&t. Samsung Core Prime on TrackPhone. This one doesn't work. This is a iPhone 6S, and it does work somehow, but it does have an iCloud on it. This is a iPhone 6, maybe. Pretty sure this is 6. I don't know. I'm not an iPhone person. This one doesn't work, from what I remember. Galaxy Amp 2 on Cricket. This one, I don't remember anything about that phone. Pantech Flex on at&t. This one does work. This is a very cool phone. I used to actually use this as like a media phone And yeah, it's nice. It has a nice OLED screen. It probably is a very nice phone back in its day. Samsung Galaxy S4 on Verizon. Does work. iPhone 8, I think. Does not work. No, does work, but iCloud locked. XR maybe? iPhone XR does not work. Motorola Razr something on Verizon. Let me see if... No, the back cannot come off. So you can just... you can find that one out for yourself. Another S4 also works. ZTE something. I don't think this one works. Yeah, I don't know how to get the back cover off that. Samsung Galaxy S2 Skyrocket works. Moto X found this in the Target bin. It does not work at boot loops. HTC something, have no clue. Does work. Motorola on Verizon. I do not remember if this one works or not. What is this? XT1609. Samsung on T-Mobile, maybe? Maybe Metro PCS. I think maybe Metro PCS would be the correct answer. There's the SMG530T. Whatever that is. Another iPhone 8 does not. iCloud locked. Galaxy S3 active. S4 active, maybe. Does not work boot loops. Galaxy S7 with an extremely bloated battery. When I got this out earlier today, this did not used to have this bloated battery. Oh god. I need to get that. I need to recycle that battery. I need to get that out of there. Another S7 does work. Kyocera phone. I don't think this one works. Is there something supposed to be here? I don't know. HTC One M8 maybe? Is that yeah, I remember the camera coming like that. Getting out of the Target bin like this. Does work though. This TCL phone does not work. I don't know. So it was supposed to work when I got it, but it does not. LG something. K20 maybe? I don't know. Is the LMX212TA. Thank you, LG, for these intuitive model numbers. Here's the Gunnar phone. Probably like the same thing as this one, but at&t. That's the Gunnar phone right there, those who know. LG K20, maybe. This time the K20, I don't know. LG MS210. I don't think this one works. This one, same thing as these two, I think. This one does work though. This is my grandma's old phone. I'm not sure the model number, but it does work. TCL something should work. I have no idea. Do not remember that one. LG something, this one doesn't work. Cricket phone, doesn't work. Probably made by TCL, some ODM phone right there. Moto G6 track phone. I got this out of the Target bin. I'm just going to listen to what this says, and I'm not going to plug that in. Okay, LG G Stylo. I need to replace the screen on this one because this was one of the first phones I had. Second one, actually. This is a blue something. I don't know. Does work, though. iPhone 10 something XR, I don't know, does not work. Vortex piece of shit phone does not work. Motorola something does work. But the battery's bloated, but for some reason it works fine. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. OnePlus 3. Bad. I got this out of the Target bin once again. And the battery's pushing up. I haven't gone to taking that out yet. I haven't plugged it in or anything. OnePlus 9 5G. This is my old phone. It kind of sucks. I dropped it, as you can tell, and the touchscreen stopped working. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. iPhone 6 Plus. iCloud locked. Some cheap Samsung phone, A something, does not work. iPhone 8 Plus maybe, does not work. We're almost there. This Samsung Google locked. And the last phone is this Actel. Actel something or other does work. And that... Oh wait, I still have the box phones, but that is the majority of my phone collection. So I'm gonna go get out my box phones and show them now. Alright, I'm with my box phones now. So this is the Hitachi SHP300. One of the few Hitachi phones ever made. This one does work. Let's see if it has charge. It does. This one was in one of the startup and shutdown videos. Still has a good battery, which is surprising. Here's the LG C225. Does work. I kept this one in its box because it kept getting scratched up with other phones, as you can tell by the front, which is unfortunate. Here I have the Nokia 6108. This one is unlocked, and it does work. Yeah, very cool phone right here. Let me go to the dictionary. This one is the one where you write out the stuff with the pen. That's how you write text. Yeah, dictionary right there. I'm very surprised how much storage this phone has, because there were like the entire English dictionary is here. So let me just try to write something out. It's going to be very hard to do one-handed, but let's just do C A. Oh, that's not an A. Okay. I need a C. Okay. Yeah, A right there. The English detection is not very good because this was supposed to be a Taiwanese phone, so, you know. Okay, I'm just not writing very good anyway, but car. Let's see. Yeah, there. Options. Let's see synonyms. Auto and motor. Okay. And it does accept any word, so, you know, those who know. Okay, let's put the pen back. Samsung SGH D410 works fine, mint condition. There you go. Here's another Nokia. This one is the 6820. Okay. Yeah, this one should have charge as well. This one was the flip out one, where you get the full keypad, the full keyboard, I mean. Okay, this one is less interesting than that one in my opinion. There you go. Samsung SGHE 635. This one has a bad battery and this front part is cracked, but it should work. Another LG accolade. Just with this box does work. And yeah, that was all my box phones. So I'm gonna go count all the phones now. All right, so I counted 394 phones, and that is probably off, maybe by a good margin, because I'm honestly not very good at counting. But yeah, that was my entire phone collection, and I laid out all the box phones here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this very long video. I probably won't be doing very many more talking videos on this channel, but that was my entire phone collection. And if you want me to do another one of these next year, I really don't want to, but whatever. If this video gets like a bunch of likes, then I'll do that. Then yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you later.